Hey there, everybody. So I just wanted to make a quick video on the basics of releasing. And if you're not familiar with what emotional releasing is, or some people call it revealing, what it is it's the process of going into your body and feeling emotions that in a lot of cases are going to be uncomfortable and emotions that you don't want to feel, and going through a process of allowing them and feeling, and by doing that then letting them go. All right, so if this is an area of your life where you struggle a lot with dealing with difficult emotions, with not really knowing how to handle uncomfortable feelings, whether it's related to anger, grief, shame, or anything like that, this is a very, very helpful process to help you to just really be more accepting of yourself, and to also just allow these emotions to move. Two books that I recommend you check out if this is something that you're really interested in. The first one is this book, Letting Go, by David Hawkins, The Pathway of Surrender. All right, very, very good book. The other one that I'm working on right now, this is called The Sedona Method by, I think his name is pronounced Hale. All right, so now, just for an example of the way that this works, all right, so say that you're feeling a lot of sadness in your life for whatever reason. You're feeling a lot of sadness because maybe you don't feel worthy of, I don't know, getting a job that you really, really want. All right, so, our emotions, they tend to show up in parts of our body, all right? And, when we're not very aware, then we can't always necessarily pinpoint where it is in our body that these emotions are showing up, because we start to get in our head and we start to get very analytical about this whole process. So let's say that you're experiencing sadness. You may need to go through a process of first just feeling what it is in your body, and you may start out with a lot of numbness. All right, so if you find that you're experiencing a lot of sadness, say in your chest, I know I've experienced a lot of pain and grief through my chest. It starts by just kind of going inward, so taking a deep breath. And you want to just really feel what it is that you're feeling, whether that be tightness, whether that be even numbness. And just ask yourself if you can allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. And a lot of the time, you'll notice that these emotions are trying to give us something. All right? There's 4 core ego wants. There's the want for safety, there's the want for control, there's the want for approval, there is the want for connection or love, that can be called too. And so you ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to give me? All right? So for example, the sadness, the despair, maybe it's trying to give you control. So you ask yourself, is this feeling really giving me control? Right? Is it giving me control, or is it just giving me a feeling of lack? And in most cases, it's not actually going to be giving you the thing that you want, it's going to be giving you lack. So if it's only giving you lack, you ask yourself if you can let it go. And you repeat this process as many times as you need to. it may not all release right then and there. You may need to do it several times. You may need to come back to it several times. But it's an ongoing process. And the more that you do it, the deeper that you go, the more that you're going to get out of it. So yeah, that is the basics of how you go in and work on emotional releasing.